Hello everybody, as you know, my name is John and welcome to Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. I am in the undisclosed location, 450 feet underground, to keep the other YouTubers from spying on me. You know, I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol, and I do everything that has anything to do with coffee, right? It's like a mega mall for alcohol and coffee too. That's my saying, because if you go to my playlist, it's like going to all the stores in the mall. You don't have to leave. You're in a comfortable spot. You just, instead of driving around to store, for example, or going from channel to channel, it's all right here. Okay? Now, they want to know how I do this. How do I do all this stuff? Well, first of all, I'm the only one in the world that can do it. That's number one. Number two, I have the most extensive playlist on YouTube, but yet it's easy to navigate because it's broken down into categories and subcategories. It's beautiful. Every single video I do is the first comment's pinned, and it always has a link to whatever I'm reviewing, the playlist. For example, the playlist that's going to be pinned to this one is bourbon. We are doing Garrison Brothers Texas Straight Bourbon Whiskey, single barrel, hand selected by master distiller Donis Todd, and Total Wine and More. Right? There she is. You're looking at the color. All right. Texas born from Texas corn whiskey, Panhandle white, from farms in Dallas County, distilled and barreled October 2014, barrel number 5069, aged in oak, 61 of 84. It doesn't make any sense. Does it? Oh. Alright, they don't distill them or age them long in Texas because they can't. Right? They don't have the weather. It's too hot. It'll evaporate everything. So they got to do like maybe 2 years. Poor Scotland. They have, drear weather. They got to go 20, 30 years, right? Texas, other places, too hot. They can't. Kentucky's just right. Got lucky on that one. What does this say? Serving and storage suggestions. I think we all know how to do it. So it's got some silver wax, and of course there's the color in the glass. The wax, of course, is trimmed because fine people at Maker's Mark have a patent on the drip. Yeah. All right. Sweet bubblegum. Yeah, that's right. Baseball bubblegum. That's kind of common. It's the yeast. Some type of fruitiness, not any kind of tropical fruits, maybe oranges, peaches, something like that, apples, cherries, and a hay vegetative background. What is the proof on this bad boy? 47%, 94 proof. Hand-grown and handmade small batch bourbon whiskey made with the finest Texas corn and Hill County rainwater. Aged in slow growth new American white oak barrels harvested from sustainable forests. Cooked, distilled, barreled, and bottled by Garrison Brothers Distillery in, High, Texas, USA. Just take my acclimation sip. Kind of snuck down on me a little bit. It's actually not that hot. I don't know what the mash bill is. I'm going to put it in the description. But it's not real sweet. It's not a real sweet bourbon, doesn't seem like. It's got a lot of rye influence. Whether or not it has a lot of rye, I don't know. But I am certainly getting the baking spices from the rye. Got a kiss of chocolate. There's sweetness, but not the typical sweetness of most bourbons that I'm used to. So a little less sweet, a little more spicy. A touch, again, vegetative. A kiss of graininess. I like to compare it This one not so much. Kind of just grainy. We'll say a grain with a kiss of molasses. I'm getting the slightest kiss of coffee as well. So, all right. There's our first Garrison Brothers on the show. I will have more information in the description. Make sure you check it out because I'm going to have all the information on the mash bill and all like that. I just thought I would distill this or just review it and give you the taste and the smell, and we can get the details later. All right. From Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed, everybody. Thank you for being here, and I will see you on the next one. Oh, and don't forget the sub. It's very important. You all didn't know that? Come on.